So I expected some of the comments that I got yesterday, and that was expected just because, you know, you toss a Toyota on a Jeep channel, and of course people are going to have something to say about it. And I appreciate all you true subscribers and true just off-road culture people who just enjoy off-roading and can appreciate the different vehicles that we get. As I mentioned, there's still going to be Jeep stuff all the time. Every single one of my friends basically has Jeeps, and so there's going to continuously be content. There's going to be continuously builds as I watch other people build their vehicles and help them out also. We also have a couple new things in the work too, which is going to be really cool. Thank you again for everyone for that, and thank you again for all the watchers. On the flip side of that, I am going to go do a quick walk around of this vehicle and kind of give you some more information on it for anyone interested in it, and just kind of give you some more specs. What's cool for me is learning new vehicles every single time I get one, learning about them, learning the processes, what they come with, and their capabilities. So that's the enjoyment that I get out of it. Plus, I just like to educate myself on as many vehicles as possible in case in the future I can run into a situation where I need to know how to work on or handle lifts and aftermarket stuff for individual vehicles. There's always an end goal with it. I appreciate that again, and let's get to the walk around. So there you go, I came over to this park. Hopefully the wind isn't as bad as at my place. It's a 1999 3rd gen 4Runner 4x4 with the E-Locker combination. My biggest thing was just looking for this 3rd gen style, which is what I kind of like. I don't like this bumper. I'm hoping to replace that with something a little bit more. Obviously I can put a winch on, so I got to look at my options. I got to start with all new brands now. I'm not familiar with any of these Toyota products, so that's going to be kind of fun researching as well. 16-inch wheels, 430 gears like I mentioned. It has some roof pillars up top, which is cool. And overall, the body's in pretty good shape. The tires are almost brand new on it, which I always love and hate. Hate because I'm gonna replace them anyways. So it just kind of sucks that I have to swap them out. But it's always really cool to have. Has a trailer hitch, small ding over here, but I want to replace the back bumper also. Put a roof rack on it. The hardest part's going to be doing 2 different builds at once, just because that gets expensive, as everybody knows. I'm going to have to distinguish what I want to do between these 2 rigs. This side of the body is super clean also. Overall, the thing has been in great shape. A lot of maintenance has been done to it, which was one of the key things that I wanted. All I've done so far is I put this on just because I put a new windshield on and I didn't want that to get cracked again, because the original windshield was cracked, and I added a radio antenna because there was no original radio. That's where that's at. Stock height. There has been a Toyota Tundra front brake setup done on this, so that's kind of an upgrade, and the master cylinder has also been upgraded. Let me give you a quick peek under the hood, because if you're like myself, you're not too familiar with these engines. The specs right there, I think it's called a 5VZ engine. It's a 3.4 liter. It's very similar to the 4.0s in the Jeep world as far as reliabilities, based off everything that I read. This was already on there, so I appreciate that. Maybe I'll do a snorkel. Everyone with Toyota seems to put snorkels on them because they go through big water. I don't really know. One of the mods that I do plan on doing pretty soon is, and it's kind of interesting, the radiator actually on the bottom of it, your transmission fluid goes underneath it and it cools off. The problem with that is if your radiator ever cracks or anything, the radiator fluid will mix with your tranny fluid and create what they call a pink milkshake, and it could ruin your transmission essentially. A lot of people, what they do is they bypass the transmission cooler part and they put a transmission cooler itself up in this area, and then that resolves the problem entirely. I'm probably going to end up doing that. Other than that, maintenance wise, I mentioned this has 172,000 miles, which is low in the Toyota world. I'm hoping this gets to 300,000 easy. It's kind of barely been broken in. Let's get into the interior a little bit. It does come with the wood grain and the leather interior. This is actually the worst spot of the whole vehicle. It's got some wear there, obviously. It's got a sunroof. Everything else is good to go. There's that rear locker button. If you're looking for one of these, that's what you're going to be looking for if you want that. That part's coming up just a little bit, but everything else is pretty simple and self-explanatory. If you are looking for one and you're looking in pictures, this is different than the automatic one, so if you can't figure out which is which, the automatic lever is a little bit thicker. It's just stuff that I learned. Also has outlets pretty much everywhere, which is cool. And this one apparently has the better cup holders. Apparently that was a big deal in some of these models. Some of the other ones were smaller and harder to use. Backseat leather is in good condition. Come back over here. Heater, everything's set up back here, also with the functions. Door panels are all good. And then obviously you have the big hatch in the back with the fold down seats. That's going to give us plenty of space to not only sleep back there if I want to, but just have plenty of space for portability. Just some extra spare parts. I have to give mad props to the other owner of this. He did a great job with this vehicle, and he helped us out considerably, because when I picked it up, the master cylinder was out, and so he helped me replace that. We bled all the brakes, and then I ended up driving this home, which was great, because originally I didn't think I was going to be able to. Thank you, previous owner. You probably won't ever watch this, but it goes a long way when you buy a vehicle from another car guy, because you can get a lot more detailed information, and if you have issues, they help you out a lot. I mean, this guy was helping me put air in the tires before the trip. Mad props. Be that person for the next owner, and it'll be greatly appreciated. So pass that on. Let's see. Also has the fold down back window, which is cool. Power window goes in and out, which is neat. If you carry your dogs or whatever, you have that option too. Or if you're camping, you can just crack that a bit. So that's kind of the basic rundown on that. Look, I didn't know kids still scootered. That's pretty funny. So there you go. 99 limited 4Runner. Almost forgot a couple other features too. Just from the outside, just want to give you guys some stuff that I noticed. The gas tank hangs down pretty low, so low clearance wise, that's probably one of the biggest things to note. Also, it does come with skids on the front, which is really cool and convenient for the independent front suspension, which all you guys have already started hating on me for. Yes, I know it doesn't wheel as great as the Jeep, but you know, you just gotta learn how to wheel a little bit differently. Also forgot to mention, this is a cool feature from the 99s, and it might be the 2000s as well. Basically, you can go 4x4 on the fly with these. If you're in two-wheel drive high, you can just push this button and it puts you in four-wheel drive high. I think you just gotta be going under, what, like 60 miles an hour. Still has the original label up here, which is cool, which gives you all the instructions for that. But these are one of the only years that have the four-wheel drive on the fly automatic button. Well, third generation anyways. They probably have it in the fourth with this. And there you guys go. That's the quick down and dirty on the new Overland build #1 that's coming along, the 99. And I've had a lot of people mention that I should probably use that one for overlanding because it's a little bit older and it has a little bit more of the theme of taking your rig and making it work all over the country and stuff. So I might do that. Like I said, I do plan on taking that one out a bit. I just don't know how far I'm going to be taking it just yet. Jeep Girl still is a little bit more excited about taking the new one, so we'll see what we do. Both of them are going to be able to go pretty much wherever we want them to. That's the plan anyways. That's what we got going on. If you have any questions or if you just have comments and stuff, comment below. Thank you. Like this video if you do enjoy it. If not, no worries. If you dislike it, please let me know why. A lot of people tend to dislike the videos. I always have 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 or whatever, and they don't leave any comments, and I thoroughly enjoy constructive criticism. So if you have any comments or anything that could do better or change things up, just let me know because I always enjoy it, and I try to reply to as many people as possible. Also, if you want to hit me up on Instagram, it's Jeep_noob, and you can search for us there. I message a lot of people there who just have questions, just want to talk to me about builds, or just want to shoot the shit, whatever you want to do. Just hit us up there if you'd like also. It's a little bit easier than talking in the comment sections below. But as always, if you got questions, if you got ideas, hit them up below and I'll read them. We will see you guys later, and I hope you guys enjoy this. We'll get the next one out soon. Look at the size of that paw. That's freaking bear cub mode right there. It's like the size of my face. Anyways, we'll see you guys later. Have a good one.